What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Montana State Bobcat Dynasty here on NCAA Football 06. We're going to look at some of the in-season recruiting stuff. We got two guys now scheduled to visit. Larry Stevens, the quarterback who we are heavily going after, as well as the outside linebacker Max Lloyd. They are both scheduled to visit in the game after this one, Week 9 versus Idaho. Today, though, we are going to be playing Idaho State. They are still led by Brad Dotery at quarterback there in his senior season. I remember all the way back when he was recruited and we tried to get him here. He's had a solid time at Idaho State. Nothing outstanding, although he is an impact player now. They've got their own player named Corey Rivera at the wide receiver position. 29 catches, 427 yards, and 5 touchdowns for him. He is their leading receiver. Curtis Brown is the impact receiver, though, and he's having himself a pretty good year with the Bengals, too. Their offensive line looks to be okay, just, looking at the pancakes and at the sacks allowed, but, nothing too special. Their defense looks like it is pretty solid, though. They've gotten to the quarterback a handful of times, as well as intercepted them. So that's going to take us to our game. The Bobcats currently sit at 3-3. The Bengals sit at 2-3. This is going to be a pretty big game in the Big Sky Conference. One of these teams needs to get a little bit of momentum going their way. Montana State has looked good their past few games, though, and they're going to try to continue to impress today, starting off with a big run from John Spencer. It was intended to be a pass play, but he took it over 30 yards on the first play of the day. And then Deshaun Ralph on second down, 8 yards as he ran over a defender. Now here goes Brandon Adriano, I believe is how it's pronounced. I've been calling him Ontario this whole time. That is not how it's pronounced, I do not think. Adriano, someone pointed that out in the comments of the last one. I believe that's how it's pronounced. If I'm still screwing it up, make sure you let me know. Here goes John Spencer to the right side, running yet again, getting us into the red zone now. His second carry, and it's still another big one. He's averaging 23 yards a run. Spencer's looking to throw again. He's got some time, but is quickly running out. He's going to take off and pick up whatever he can get, as it didn't look like anyone was open, and he picked up a gain of 3. Deshaun Ralph gets it on second down and 7, and he's going to pick up a solid gain. They're setting us up at the 5-yard line, where he's going to run it in for the score to the right side there from 5 yards out. And that's going to put the Bobcats up early as they take the ball on the first drive for them to the end zone. So here are the Bengals. They're going to start off with a run, but it's going to be going backwards as Randolph got to him in the backfield for a loss of 4. Dotery fires their left side for Rivera. That's going to pick up a gain of 6. Idaho State was faced with an early third down here. It was a high snap. Then he throws left side. A nice catch, but out of bounds as he let him out. And the Bobcats are going to get the football back after forcing a 3-and-out. Pretty good field position, but we go nowhere on first down. Spencer's rolling to his right on second down, thinking about throwing it, but then he decides to run and pick up about 8 yards. We're going to spread things out on third down. Spencer's moving to his left, and he's been running a lot today, and he might as well continue doing it because it's working. He's going to pick up the first down. Now he's going to throw over the middle. Jake Munoz, a nice reception there for him over the middle. Gets us just to the red zone now. A nice throwing catch, and this Bobcat offense is really moving. Here goes the direct snap now to Deshaun Ralph. He's going to go untouched to the end zone for his second rushing touchdown today. This time from 14 yards out. A little bit of a trickery there on MSU's side of things. And that's going to put them up 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. The Bengals offense looking to do something, but another pass there that goes out of bounds. Dotery looks to throw on second down over the middle. He had a man open, but his throw was off the mark. Trying to not go 3-and-out again, but they're not going to be able to avoid that as this defense will force another 3-and-out and give the ball back to this Bobcat offense. Adriano on first down picks up a gain of 5. Now we're trying to set up the screen here for Deshaun Ralph, who gets around one defender there, spinning away from another, brought down at the 48-yard line. John Spencer looks to throw, moving to his left. He's going to take off yet again, pick up about 5 yards on the play. Ralph's turn to run the football. He's going to take it up the middle, and he's held to about 3 yards. Third and short, we bring in Brian Brown. He takes it right up the middle, and then it is going to convert to third down. There's also an injured Bengal on the play. That is Dan Lewis. John Spencer is looking to throw, but then he's going to take off and run yet again. They're giving him a lot of space, and he is going to take it, getting us down to the 12-yard line. Spencer again rolling to his left, gets it out there to Jake Munoz, and it looks like he picked up the first down, but no touchdown. First and goal, it's going to be a handoff to Ralph, and he's going to take it for his third rushing touchdown of the day. This time from just 1 yard out, but he's still just putting that work in, and he's getting a lot of touches here and a lot of scores now. It's 3 for him on the day, and Idaho State's in a little bit of trouble now. Doherty throws left side, and he's going to throw it right to Chris Bonner, and he's going to get ideal field position there for Montana State. Not sure what the Bengals were thinking there as he just threw it right to the defender, and we're looking to add on to this lead. Looking to throw on 1st and 10 is John Spencer, and he's lucky that pass was not picked off. On 2nd down, the Bobcats are going to run the football. Adriano right side there, got away from one defender and then tackled into the end zone for the touchdown. Another rushing touchdown. This time it comes on the legs of Brandon Adriano. He takes it to the crib, and we are up 28-0 now. The Bengals really got to get something going on offense. They're going to start this drive with a little bit of a play fake, and it's going to be another interception. Powell now bringing this one in, and once again, MSU has amazing field position. What is this? What are the Bengals doing? What is their offense doing? Back-to-back plays have been picked off now by Montana State, and we're just looking to add on to our lead even more. First down, we take a shot to the end zone, but Doolin was not able to bring that one in. Spencer threw it off his back foot. It wasn't the most accurate pass. Looking to throw again, then he rolls to his right, picks up a gain of 3. Spencer looks to throw over the middle for Doolin, and this time he's going to bring it in for the touchdown reception from 9 yards out. The Bobcats have scored all of these touchdowns in the red zone, and they just seem pretty unstoppable on offense right now. We do make one mistake, though, as the extra point is right off the upright. So instead of having a 35-point lead, we have a 34-point lead. But the way that this game is going, it doesn't look like that's going to matter a lot. A nice reception there by Brown is going to pick up a gain of 11. That is the Bengals' best play on the day so far. Doherty's going to throw right side. It's going to be caught, and that's a bad thing for them as they're going to lose 4 yards. Doherty on 2nd down, looking to throw, goes right side and overthrew his man. It would have been out of bounds had he been able to catch it. Now on 3rd down, he's going to throw off his back foot. A nice catch there. He finds his receiver, but he's going to be just inches shy of the sticks. They're going to have to punt, and the Bobcats, not content being up 35-0, are looking to score again. A big play. Kevin Jones makes that reception at midfield. The Bobcats burn their 2nd time out. John Spencer throws over the middle. There's Michael Ryan. He's going to go all the way, the big tight end, from 42 yards out into the end zone for the touchdown. It just took 2 plays on that drive, 2 big throws from John Spencer. And that's going to take us to the halftime where we're going to lead 41-0. Do the Bengals have an amazing comeback in them, or is this game already done at halftime? It looks like it might already be done as he's going to be sacked on 1st down. 2nd and 16, he takes a shot to the right, and there they finally get a big play. Brown makes that reception. That is going to get them into Montana State territory. It's about time something went right for these Bengals. On 1st down, they're going to run the football here, and they're going to pick up a 1st down. A nice run for them. That's going to give them a total of 15 rushing yards now on the day. Here goes Bernardrick again, but he gets rocked, loses the football. Peterson is there for the fumble recovery. Even when the Bengals look like they're doing something right, they're still going to screw it up, at least in this game. Here's Randolph forcing the fumble. The freshman linebacker has come up clutch time and time again this season for the Bobcats. He makes another big play there. John Spencer is going to take off and run again, over 100 yards on the ground before he slides down there. Deshaun Ralph picks up a quick 1st down on that play. Ralph again to the right side. He's going to break this one across the 30-yard line, the 20, and then he's going to get pushed out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Now the Bobcats are going to be faced with a 3rd down and 12, and the pass is going to be knocked away as we are kind of jumping through this second half now, just looking at the big plays, as this game does look like it might already be decided. And there Harry Williams is going to tack on another field goal for MSU. Out of the I formation, they're going to go with a little bit of a play fake, and Dougherty's going to be sacked. That's Arthur O'Connor making the play. 3rd and long. Dougherty looking to throw left side, and the pass is going to be almost intercepted by Chris Bonner. It's going to fall incomplete, though, and Montana State's going to get the football back on offense. Here goes Andreo there, and he's going to pick up a nice gain. 2nd and 12. Here goes Deshaun Ralph. A nice block, and his 4th rushing touchdown of the day. Have a day there, Deshaun Ralph. He's just been dominating on the ground. This Bobcat offense in general has been dominating, and they're up 51-0. We had a similar game like this earlier this season against Northern Arizona, although the defense did let up early, or late in the game, I should say, giving up a couple of touchdowns. But here, that's not going to happen, as we're just going to add insult to injury. Brian Brown gets into the end zone as the backups were out there for MSU. And yeah, this defense just not allowing a whole lot as we keep getting sacks on the quarterback. This time the backup defense gets to him. And that's going to wrap up this game. We're going to win 58-0. Our biggest win in this series so far. 2nd biggest on the channel. The only time I won by more on this channel, it was Season 2 of the Broncos franchise. And funny enough, it actually came against the Cincinnati Bengals. We won that game 59-0. We would have matched that today had we not missed that one field goal. But still, I mean, you cannot be very upset with this game if you're a Bobcat fan here. Only 130 yards for John Spencer through the air and 2 passing touchdowns, but he didn't have to do a lot through the air. He was very efficient on the ground. Both him and Ralph had over 100 yards, and then obviously Deshaun Ralph with those 4 touchdowns had an amazing game. Our ground game looks pretty unstoppable so far this season. Jake Munoz had 2 catches there for 35 yards, and then Michael Ryan and Gerard Doolin each brought in a touchdown reception. This offensive line played amazing. John Spencer did not go down on the ground at all once, at least in the backfield. The defense got themselves 4 sacks there, and then we got 2 interceptions, Josh Powell and Chris Bonner. And with that performance, Deshaun Ralph is going to be named the Big Sky Offensive Player of the Week. Looking at some other Big Sky games here, Northern Arizona, the only team in the conference that has not had a victory yet, although they did keep it close against Maryland, who is ranked. Weber State's going to fall again, back-to-back losses, first against Montana State and now against Montana. Sacramento State's going to get the W there over Eastern Washington. 34-27. Looks like that was a pretty good game there. Eastern Washington looked like they tried to rally back at the end. But yes, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.